compliments recently. People have been like, Drew, have you slimmed down? Looks like you lost weight. I was like, thank you. I made one big change in my life for the better. I went from an XL to a double XL t-shirt. Should have made that change a long time ago. But I tried to jump on the Get Fit bandwagon. I gave in to the 67 people I know on Facebook that sell Herbalife. My mom sells it, I didn't know. But it's easy, it's a lazy man's way of losing weight. You just drink a shake in the morning for breakfast, another shake at lunch, and then you have diarrhea the rest of the day. It's more of a cleanse, but it's working, it's working. Because I'm getting a little bit older, I want to get in just good enough shape to when I'm at a Mexican restaurant, the waitress asks me if I want more chips. She just doesn't assume I want more chips. Because I want more chips. I just want to be asked. That's all. I'm getting older. I didn't know that everything was going to change when you got older. I knew some things were going to change. I didn't know expressions were going to change. Like in my 20s, friends with benefits just means you had a friend, gave you some benefits on the side. Now I'm in my 30s, friends with benefits just means I'm happy my buddy Chris got a job with health insurance. He can finally get that rash checked out he's had since '08. From having too many friends with benefits. Another thing I realized recently is I am too old to smoke weed and go out in public. I need to sit at the house. I had this epiphany at Little Caesars, of all places. Walked into Little Caesars, I guess the little doorbell thing brought me back to reality. It was like, ding, I'm like, where am I at? Little Caesars, good choice, good choice. The lady behind the counter mumbled something. Paranoid weed brain took over. I thought she was judging me. I was like, excuse me, madam. I've had a stressful day. If I want to smoke weed in the privacy of my own home before coming to your establishment, then that's my prerogative. And after a very long, awkward pause, she finally said, what? I was like, I'm sorry, did you say something when I walked in here? Judging? She's like, yeah, I said something. I said, can I take your order? I was like, that's how this works. You're right. Should I go? I should go. I was so high, I kicked myself out of Little Caesars. So naturally, I did what anyone in my position would have done. I got higher in my car and ended up at Taco Bell, where I later found out I had spent $6.25 worth of food and handed the lady the drive-thru line $17. I just looked at her like, I've done my part. This is your job. Pro move on her part, she kept all $17. She just looked at me like, tell me how much change I owe you and I'll give it to you. Well played, well played. But I have this pattern where I get too high and I go through these drive-thru establishments. I went to McDonald's and ordered a McFlurry with hot fudge because I just found out you can do that. You're welcome. And I pull around and I order the McFlurry and I pull around to go pay. Guess who's back? Paranoid weed brain. He's like, hey buddy, you've been to this same drive-thru 4 straight nights. They're all huddled around the camera inside laughing at you right now. I was like, shit. Maybe if I put on a British accent, they won't know it's me. Already ordered in my regular voice. I pull around, the lady's like, that'll be $4.20. I chuckled to myself considering the circumstances. And I just poured on. I'm like, right, yeah, crikey, right. The chalk went up to a paranoid weed brain. It was the same lady that had taken my order. But she was high too. She was like, nice accent, see you tomorrow. Making those McDonald's connections, guys. I hung out with my high school friends recently, which, if you're over the age of 25, don't do that to yourself. I'm still living the life we promised to live at 16. Let's smoke weed and go to Taco Bell. They've all turned into kale smoothie drinking CrossFit monsters. And I didn't get the memo. I wouldn't have read it. It just would have been nice to get. They asked me to hang out on a Saturday. I thought we were going to do normal people Saturday things. No. They took me ziplining. Does it look like I want to go ziplining? I wear boat shoes because you only got to tie the laces like once every 2 weeks. So they took me ziplining, we're going through the line, getting our gear, that's what the guy called it, I guess. And he's throwing them to my friends because they all look like Army Rangers. And he finally gets to me and he's like, whoa, big guy. Which, by the way, skinny people, keep that up. He's like, whoa, big guy, how much do you weigh? I was like, I stay away from scales. We'll go with anywhere between 180 to 250. Apparently I hit the jackpot. They gave me a parachute. Apparently they were concerned that if all this got going, they weren't sure they could stop it. And it would have been super awkward, except for I took some Molly right before we went. So I was a creepy fat dude with his shirt off, rubbing his nipples, going down there. And everybody there had to watch it in slow motion because of that damn parachute. I'm Drew Harrison, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night.